Rooskies, friends and homies, what is up guys? My name is Walterooski and I am ridiculously excited about this particular video because you guys as the Rooski community helped me pick it. When I made my post saying, hey guys, I think I am ready to do another deep track reaction, what you got for me? More often than not, I saw Dominoes popping up. So we're gonna hop in on that one. If you did not know, I've been doing a ton of Ren content lately. I've got a whole playlist of all of my Ren reactions. Feel free to go and visit that. Feel free to hit like and subscribe if you should feel so inclined, but whether you do or do not do either of those things, sorry, I'm fighting a burp. I've been drinking electrolyte water. Whether you do or do not do all of those things, it is very important to me that you know that you are valuable, you are important, you matter, and I am so thankful for even just a brief moment of your time. Guys, let's check this thing out. Love the guitar already. It's kind of psychedelic right now.
It's like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. Oh, you build us like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. You build us up just to knock us back down. Funny how you act surprised when we hit the ground. We're like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling.
I'm gonna go back. That's an interesting concept, but I want you to hear something in this decay here. He's got a slight delay pedal on, which means when he plays the guitar, there's a little bit of dun 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 dun, kind of like an echo, but a more pronounced echo. There's also reverb, which is the big spacey sound. So if you were to shout into a warehouse, the noise you hear coming back to you, that's the reverb. This has both. So listen to this as the guitar fades out.
We're like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. So bleed me of all my self-belief.
Oh wow.
My smile shows all my insecurity. In a kingdom of Photoshop, kings and queens will never feel happy with ourselves, but insecurity sells.
Holy fuck. We're gonna go back and hear that. Wow.
In a kingdom of Photoshop, kings and queens will never feel happy with ourselves, but insecurity sells.
Yeah.
Dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling.
It's such a bop too.
Oh, you build us like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. You build us up just to knock us back down. Funny how you act surprised when we hit the ground. We're like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling.
There it is again.
I hide my head under the sheets.
I'm familiar with that.
Cause how can I face a world that ridicules the weak? Where beauty is sold on the shelves, forbid that we find it in ourselves. And now I'm broke, it don't come cheap. Oh, you build us like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. Oh, you build us like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling.
Oh wow.
You build us up just to knock us back down. Funny how you act surprised when we hit the ground. We're like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. Araya was the
Most studios would take out the decay or not let it be as pronounced, and I really like that it's there, because for any of us audio junkies, like, it's little niche stuff like that, like not quite ASMR, but it's, I think to us, maybe the equivalent of it. There are certain guitar pedals that are just analog built that sound better than a digital thing, and while this could be a digital thing, that sound is very reminiscent of an analog guitar pedal, and I love that. Because they spewed a lot of junk, but part of that is like what made it cool. Any people that like noise rock, for example, know what I'm talking about.
most beautiful girl in this world. She shined like diamonds and rubies and pearls. But then, as soon as she turned 13, she forgot just how bright that it was that she gleamed. Stuck in the material world of magazines that glamorize fake and Photoshop beauty queens. Top 10 beauty tips making her feel inadequate. For the first time in her life, she felt ugly. So Araya stopped eating to lose weight. She spent her dinner money on some makeup for her face. But no matter how much she lost or how much she bought, she was never good enough, or so she thought. Araya felt she could never be loved. She started cutting her wrists and hiding her scars with gloves. At 16 and anorexic beauty queen. She collapses in a puddle of her tears and blood, cause she never felt enough. She never felt enough. Your sellers told this lie that we must buy to keep in touch. We can never buy enough, never buy enough. All the riches in the world can't buy a sense of self-love. Funny how you act surprised when depression's levels rise, when you force feed inadequacy straight into our eyes.
This is powerful. I think that there's a comment here on material, you know, and I don't think that maybe all eating disorders root from a material thing. I don't think it helps the cause. I know a great many of people that struggle similarly to the way I do, and that is what their root cause is. But I think that's, you know, maybe an easy scapegoat, but I think he comments on it a little bit earlier. We can never buy enough, obviously, but when he comments on the love we have for ourselves,
Enough. All the riches in the world can't buy a sense of
all the riches in the world can't buy a sense of self-love. I think that is absolutely dead on, balls accurate. As a dude that is now a formerly wealthy guy, I did not love myself. And as a guy that makes tremendously less money now than I did, I can honestly say for the first time, I feel like I have a fair chance at happiness. And that came from choosing to love me, you know? And I think so much of my eating problems were taking control over my life in a way that I felt like I could. Whereas I think other people perpetually force themselves to suffer by comparison. This is a big conversation, but it's an important one.
self-love. Funny how you act surprised when depression's levels rise, when you force feed inadequacy straight into our eyes. Television shows that praise the beautiful people, and talent competitions that just laugh at the feeble. Billboards, magazines, people turn to plasticine, molded like a factory. We're growing up to fear feeling ugly. It's lunacy, and not even a community, cause insecurity breeds judgment, judgment breeds hate, no unity. And hierarchy based upon aesthetics is what makes a kid in school get bullied for genetics. And I felt so ugly growing up. The way that I look sometimes got me beaten up. I mean, what the fuck sort of culture do we live in, when we're defined by the shape of our face, when we're ashamed by the size of our waist, when we're imprisoned by the form that we take?
That line, sorry, that one kind of hit me. When we're imprisoned from the form that we take, that is what it is. I don't know that it's about, I know the media contributes. I know that there are so many contributing factors, but so much of it is that we imprison ourselves. And the catalyst is different for everybody. For me, it was never magazines or TV. For me, it was me. And I think this particular lyric goes a long way into that.
And so we keep buying and spending. That's just how this story goes. You build us up just to knock us back down, and we just keep falling like dominoes.
When was this released? Because this was exemplary. 3 years ago. This is on Freckled Angels. So this is like Ren in his room, right? Like, this is that Ren, like, doing that. Like, is that time period? Guys. Oh, crap. Did I end it too soon? Or is she just fading out? Okay, we're going to play the whole video. We're going to like the video while we're at it. You know, liking videos is a good thing. Guys, I'm sorry that, no, I'm not going to cry. I'm not crying tonight. Guys, I love you. I thank you so much for being here. I hope that you know there are ways to get help, and I think so much of that is acknowledging that we need it. And I pray and hope, if you are a person that needs help, that you do the world a favor and you ask for it, because the world will be infinitely better for you being better. I love you guys. I thank you so much for your time. If you like anything that happened here, feel free to hit like and subscribe and spread positivity with one another. I love yous.